This right here is an at-home E-stim device, otherwise known as electrical stimulation. It's basically used for pain relief or muscle contractions or for stretching your muscles. It basically sends electrical currents through your body to either mask pain or help improve your blood flow circulation, basically used to help you out. And in this video, I wanted to review this product, share my experience, what it was like actually using it, and that's about it. Let's do it. Before I get into it, I wanted to let you know that if you're looking to get an E-stim product like this one, I would recommend checking in with your healthcare provider first, because there are some contraindications to not use this for certain people. For example, if you have a pacemaker, you shouldn't be using this, and there are certain spots you're not supposed to use this as well, like across your heart. You don't want to be sending electrical signals across your heart or your brain, things like that, the top of your neck. So you should check in with the healthcare provider first to make sure this is a good fit for you. First of all, I like that it comes with a carrying case. That is a plus. It just keeps everything organized and clean in one secure spot. And then when you open it up, it's going to come with your remote and then your device to operate the electrical signals, and then it will come with pads. These pads is what you're going to use to stick on your body, and then it will send electrical signals through them. So it comes with a variety of different ones as well. It comes with this little 2-pair right here, which you can connect it to the larger one, and then it will kind of send signals through all of them at the same time, which is kind of cool. And then it comes with this large one, which is mainly, I think, to be used on your low back or your lumbar spine. So that's what this is right here. And then also inside your case, it has your charging cable, which will actually be used to charge the case itself. And this is something a little bit peculiar. I don't know if this is just a flaw with mine specifically, or if this is just how they're made. But basically, when you open up your case, it has it has 4 little dots at the bottom of it. And I thought those were supposed to be like the battery life indicator. But when I plug this into an outlet, these lights don't actually light up. Just my remote lights up and the device itself lights up, but the case doesn't light up. So I don't know if that's just something wrong with my case particularly, or if that's just how it's made. Anyways, I would prefer it if these actually lit up so that I knew how much battery life the case actually has. That would be super helpful for someone like me. So maybe that's a flaw, or maybe that's how it comes. And again, it's a flaw. It should be improved. So that's something that I noticed with this device, that this little case doesn't seem to light up right there. So that's kind of the first little downfall I see with this device. But one of my favorite things about this device is how simple it is to actually use it. So to operate this, all you actually need is this little remote right here and this little receiver, which will carry the electrical signals through it. This is it. You don't need to download an app. You don't need to sign up for a subscription. You don't need to connect anything via Bluetooth. Literally, you just pull these out, turn them on, and they pair to each other, and you're good to go. So it's very simple to actually use this, and that's probably one of my favorite things about it. So to actually use and operate this device, all you're going to do is take this little puck right here, and you're going to connect it to one of the pads using the magnets on the back of it, and they just stick right into place like that. And then once you get them secured, all you're going to want to do is turn on the remote by long pressing the home button there, and it will say waiting to pair. And then on this little puck, you're going to hit the power button as well and hold it down, and then it will pair by itself, and you're good to go. That's literally it. The next thing you're going to want to do is peel off the actual sticky pad from the little piece of paper there, and you're going to place it on your designated spot on your body. And once you do that, you can cycle through whatever mode you want it to be. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different modes that you can choose from, and they all do different things as well. The first mode is pain relief, and that sends little electrical currents through you at a faster speed, and it kind of feels like a tingly or masking sensation is kind of what that feels like. And then it has a massage feature, which that one kind of contracts your muscles a little bit, then eases up, and it kind of dances around between different functions. The squeeze mode will intensify and almost perform like a muscle contraction, and then it will relax. It will do a contraction and then relax. The thump mode is like a quick burst of electrical impulse to kind of like quickly contract the muscle and then it lets go. So it's like a dum dum, dum. It's just like a faster little electrical current is what that one kind of feels like. And then the last, oh, that's not the last one. The next one is stretch, and that one used to stretch out your muscles. And then it has a whoa Nelly. And this one is more of a amplified sensation. It basically starts out small, builds up its tingly sensation, and then it ramps up into a stronger contraction. So that's kind of how that one feels for me. So those are the different modes, and that's kind of what they feel like. So what I love about these different modes is they're very easy to understand and they're very easy to toggle between different settings. I love that about it. I used to work in physical therapy, and we would have like professional electrical stimulation models. In those ones, you can control the different wavelengths of the current that you're actually sending into your body. And those are a little bit harder and more complicated to actually use and operate. But the fact that these just have preset modes that you can click through to get your desired function, I just find that to be so convenient. You don't have to mess around with any parameters. You don't have to worry about, am I doing something right and wrong? It's literally just mapped out for you in these different modes, and then all you have to do is click on one of them to start the cycle. It's that easy. One of the nice things that I noticed as well is that if you go to click into a mode, but this isn't actually attached to your skin, it won't let you turn up the current and you won't actually feel anything. So that's kind of nice. That way, if it's actually not on you, then it's not going to do anything. Once you do peel this off and stick it on your skin, then you're going to be able to actually operate it. So you basically hit the up arrow to increase the current that you feel, and that will kind of increase the intensity. You can see that my hand is kind of like wigging out on this because it's sending the electrical signals right here through this muscle and these nerves. So that's kind of what it feels like. Obviously, this isn't like an ideal spot to get a massage. You might want to use this on your quads, your upper shoulders, your lower back, your calves. You can use it here if you want to, but to me, I don't necessarily need a massage on my forearm, so this is just for demonstration purposes, I guess. But that leads me to another thing. So basically, if you want to pause this, all you have to do is hit the center button, and then it pauses it. Now I can move around freely, so that's really nice. You can also toggle the time length. Right now it just automatically goes to 20 minutes, but if you toggle to the right, you can see the time clock there, and then all you have to do is hit the up or down arrows to change the duration that you want this to last for. So I'm gonna crank it down to like 10 minutes, and then you can toggle back to the original screen as well. It's still paused. I never hit the button again to start it again, so we're just paused right here on level 5. If you hit the back button, it will go straight back into the menu again, so you can choose a different mode if you want to. I started it back up. Ooh, you see them fingers? I'm just having fun with this. But I can turn down the intensity if I want to. Now it's on like level 1, so it just feels very light and almost like tickly on my skin. But as I crank it up more, then I get an actual muscle contraction out of it like that. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of a fun little device. So basically that's how you operate it. Once you're done, you can peel this off of your skin, and then you're going to want to stick it back down on this paper so that way you can reuse it again in the future. I guess a tip for you is to make sure your skin is cleaned off first before you actually put this down on yourself. That way you keep these as clean as possible. You don't want to be dirty, you don't want to be sweaty, you want to be clean. That way you preserve your pads for as long as you can. So that's just kind of a tip. However, if you do need to purchase more pads, you can on their website. I forget how much they are off the top of my head. I'll put a screenshot up of when I go to their website to show you how much these actually are. So you can order new ones through the website if you want to. And you shouldn't necessarily be sharing pads either. So if multiple people are going to be using the same device, you should get different pads for each person and label them. So that's just kind of a heads up or a tip for you. Now, I do want to mention one feature that I really enjoy as well. I think this is very beneficial to a lot of people, especially if you're uncertain of where to place these pads and how to use them. I think a great thing that they implemented right here into the case is it basically has a little button icon right here that says tap with your phone. So you take your phone out and then you tap it to it, and it's going to pull open a website, basically a quick link that you can just click on, and then it will indicate like where does it hurt, and you can click on what part of the body that you want to use this on. For example, if you want to use it on your back, you're just going to click in there, and then you can click on your lower back if you want to, and then it will show you different options of where you're hurting at. So if you're hurting right here, you can basically look at the diagram, click on it, and then it will show you a video of where to actually place the pad and how to use it. So it makes it really clear and understandable about where to place these and how to use it based on how you're feeling. So I really like that they included that in this package. It just kind of guides you a little bit more if you're unsure of where to put these. So that's basically the gist of this little device. To me, I think this is an awesome product because it gives you access to tools in the healthcare field that you might not have otherwise. Most people don't go into physical therapy and don't know how to use an E-stim device, but this makes it compact, it makes it small, and it makes it very easy to use, which is what I love most about it. You basically find whatever mode you want, and you put the pads on the muscles that you want to improve or you want to reduce pain in that area, and basically you turn it on and you run it through its cycle. So I find this to be just really handy, really convenient. They also make more of these little, I don't know what they're called, these little pucks almost. They make more of them, so if you want to get like multiple, you can put them at different places all at the same time. So I find that to be nice as well. Also, when I noticed when I was actually wearing these are very small and lightweight, so they're not uncomfortable to have on you. If you put them on your shoulders, your quads, your calves, they feel fine. They don't feel bulky and heavy. So it's like really little, really tiny right here, and they seem to work great. Same with the remote. It's just sleek and slender. So it feels almost like there's nothing in it. Like I don't even know how it creates that much of an electrical current from this small little thing, but I think it does a pretty good job. The pads are decent as well. They adhere to your skin really nicely. Even if you have a lot of hair, they seem to stick in place really good. But then they're still easy to peel off as well, and it's not going to rip your hair out with them. So that's a plus. So at the time of this recording, this product comes in at a price of $130, but currently, as of right now, they're running a sale, so it's only $104, which I feel like is a pretty decent deal for what this offers you. I feel like this works really well, especially since I've worked with a lot of different E-stim machines in the past working in physical therapy. I feel like this works just as well as all the other ones I've tested out. The only thing different about it is it's way easier to operate and actually use it. So there it is, the Halo from Chirp. Check it out if you want to, and thanks for watching this video. Hope it was helpful.